What's up guys, it's Tommy here and Liverpool have won the Merseyside derby. Liverpool have finally won a game in the Premier League this calendar year. So this is what it feels like, and also congratulations to Jurgen Klopp on his 250th win as Liverpool manager in all competitions, and it was his 414th game in charge. He got to 250 wins quicker than any other legendary Liverpool manager, quicker than Bob Paisley, Bill Shankly and Watson. Bob Paisley got to 250 wins in 448 games, Shankly in 472. So it has been honestly an absolutely incredible run, and if it wasn't for Manchester City inflating their revenues artificially and the cheating financial fair play rules allegedly, then Liverpool would be 3 times Premier League champions, and we would be talking about a Jurgen Klopp dynasty. But let's talk about this Everton game. My man of the match was Stefan Bajcetic. I thought for an 18-year-old kid to show the maturity and the composure in a Merseyside derby. Not even Steven Gerrard was this calm, cool, composed and collected on the ball and off the ball as well in a Merseyside derby. Steven Gerrard actually got sent off a few times, I think, in Merseyside derbies, and I mean, for an 18-year-old to play like this in a Merseyside derby, if he stays injury-free and if he develops at a usual rate that under Jurgen Klopp, how the midfielders develop, we are looking at a potential world-class player that Liverpool got for almost nothing. And I think that Bajcetic could become the next Thiago in the Liverpool midfield. He's that good. And I think Liverpool played brilliantly in the second half and we played pretty well in the first half. But I think the game and potentially even Liverpool's season turned in that 1 minute or 30 seconds when Tarkowski hits the post from an Everton corner, and from the counter-attack, the lightning quick Darwin Núñez races clear on the left wing. Nobody is catching me, whips the ball in to Mo Salah, and Jordan Pickford, with one of the biggest goalkeeping howlers that I've ever seen, he comes out into no man's land, leaves the goal wide open, and Mo Salah just steps it home into the empty net. Absolutely glorious counter-attack, and I'm so happy for GAKPO to finally get his first Liverpool goal. Leave a like on this video if you are happy that Liverpool smashed Everton once again. The last time Liverpool won 2-0 at Anfield was in last season's Merseyside derby. So I'm absolutely buzzing, absolutely over the moon, and this just heaps further misery on Everton. Under Sean Dyche, I'm sure that they will stay up, or I'm pretty sure that they will stay up. But this is a monumental victory for Liverpool, and also the Newcastle-Liverpool game coming up is like a cup final, because if Liverpool win that, and I think we absolutely have to win that, then the top 4 is suddenly wide open. But if we lose, then the gap will be so big, it will be very, very hard to come back from that. But Diogo Jota coming back and Bobby Firmino coming back, they both came on as substitutes and played pretty well as substitutes, is huge for Liverpool's season. And once Virgil van Dijk is back and Konate is back, and then today Fabinho and Henderson showed a more mature and composed and more calm performance. And also it's no coincidence that when the intensity is back in Liverpool's play, we suddenly win a game and keep a clean sheet. I thought Liverpool were really hardworking, really intense, and hopefully this can kickstart our season. But we have been here many times, we've said that many times, but Liverpool need to back these performances up. And I have hope that Jurgen Klopp can fix it, because if there is a manager in world football who can fix the issues at Liverpool, it's Jurgen Klopp, who is one of the best, if not the best managers in world football. And I felt Andy Robertson, the way he wound up the Everton players in the second half was absolutely glorious to see, and also how Virgil van Dijk protected his fellow teammates from the sidelines, because I think he was only on the substitutes bench. He didn't come on, but he was warming up and he was defending the other Liverpool players. GAKPO also thought I think that he was a very, very mature, very intelligent performance from Cody Gakpo. Of course, we haven't seen the best of Cody Gakpo yet because he hasn't been playing in a struggling Liverpool team. But his goal and the way he stayed on side was really, really crucial. And Trent Alexander-Arnold finally gets another Premier League assist. And it meant so much to Gakpo and so much to Trent. And also Salah was back to almost his best. I wouldn't say he was back to his best, but finally Salah also broke his goal scoring drought. If I had to choose two players to score today, I would have chosen Salah and Gakpo because these are the two guys that badly needed a goal. And also, I think the midfield partnership with Bajcetic and Fabinho, I think that could become a similar partnership to the Kante-Matic model because Bajcetic looks better freer in the ball-winning defensive midfield like Kante role, and Fabinho's experience and positional sense could be similar to Matic's shielding role. Credit to Ray Chohan on Twitter who pointed this out, and this is actually the reverse of what the Fabinho-Wijnaldum dynamic was. Fabinho was the active ball winner in that dynamic, and Wijnaldum was the guy who used to cut off space intelligently, and Fabinho's physical decline necessitates this reversal of roles. Balance is key, and also I think Bajcetic has the legs and has the stamina and has the energy and the work rate to cover for Fabinho's maybe physical deficiencies. But maybe Fabinho just needed a big rest. He looked a lot better. I don't think Fabinho will be back to his absolute best when he was world class. I think he's in decline. And also Salah said that he's training with Darwin Núñez every day and this guy will score a lot of goals. And just watch. And I trust him because Salah knows a goal scorer when he sees one. Being a great goal scorer himself, I really, really hope that Salah is right. Darwin Núñez creates and gets into so many goal scoring opportunities. He almost scored today as well. His curling right foot effort just narrowly missed the far corner. He whistled past the post, but I think Darwin Núñez and his work rate was absolutely brilliant. I mean, Liverpool had like 70 shots today, 6 or 7 shots on target. Everton had just 1 shot on target, 6 shots or 7 shots in total, but Liverpool had a 2.2 XG, Everton had 0.3. So I think a 2-0 scoreline is exactly reflective of how the two teams performed and the golfing class. And hopefully this can be a springboard for Liverpool to start a winning run, because that's exactly what we need if we want to get into the top 4, which is not out of the question, because Newcastle have drawn 4 out of their last 5 games, and if Liverpool can beat Newcastle, then and also if we win our game in hand, then suddenly we will be just 3 points behind Newcastle, which is absolutely crazy because at one point we were like 10 or 11 points behind Newcastle. But even last season, I think Man City were 13 points clear of Liverpool at one point in January, and Liverpool clawed that back to just 1 point before the end of the season. I don't think Liverpool will be involved in the title race, of course, because Arsenal, Man City and Man United are just too far away from us. But Newcastle, Tottenham, Brighton, Fulham, Brentford, Liverpool can finish above these teams, I think, with a lot more consistent performances in the second half of the season. But of course, that's a big if. I'm basing this on finally the Liverpool players. It looks like it clicked for them that we really need to match the intensity of last season and also the intensity of other teams. And also, I'm really hoping that with the injuries and injured players coming back, Liverpool will be inevitably a much better team. With Diogo Jota in the side, with Firmino on the bench and sometimes playing, we will have a lot more attacking options, and hopefully Darwin Núñez will start scoring goals again. And with him in the team, we always have a great chance against anyone because he is potentially world class if he finds his shooting boots. And bring on the rest of the games in February. I'm really looking forward to it. And tomorrow the Champions League restarts, so I'm really looking forward to watching the Champions League games as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.